Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are passing through the Singapore General Hospital. The whole place, left and right. There are some old buildings, some are new buildings. Okay, so all these, like the buildings that you see now, are the new buildings, but there's an old building that's coming up on the right side. You can see by the architecture, you can tell, does it look familiar? It's built by the British. This building on the right side. This is the administrative building of the hospital on the right. Okay, so this is one of the oldest hospitals in Singapore. So it's situated on the southern part of Singapore. All the hospitals are restructured. That means to say they are not owned by the government. So they are run just like private, but the government gives funding every year. Yeah. Mount Elizabeth Hospital is at Orchard Road. Do you want to go there?
Yes, but I see the
Tourists normally don't visit hospital. You want to see hospital? Oh, that's not a lucky thing, huh?
Yes. But I went to the outside. Yes.
I see. It's a popular place, right? Many people from what I heard, many of the senior leaders, some of them they come to the Mount Elizabeth Hospital. That's what I heard. But so as we pass by this area, you can see towards your right there's a tall building coming up. There is our public housing, the new generation of public housing. You can go as high as 30, I think this one is 30 stories. Some of the places are 40 stories. The highest is 50 stories. So Singapore's land is very small. We have not enough land. So when we build housing, we go higher so that we can have more households staying in the apartments. And thankfully, we do not have any natural disasters yet. No earthquakes, no tsunamis, no typhoons. So the buildings are able to sustain after so many years. So on our way to Sentosa, we are headed towards the southern part of Singapore. Yes, industrial park, left side.
What type of industry?
Logistics. You see, there's a lot of containers. Yeah, because the early port, the port of Singapore, is somewhere in front. So nearby the port is all this logistics ecosystem. Right, so the logistics companies will have their operate from here, and that's where they will operate the container trucks to receive containers or to send containers to other countries. Trading is very important to Singapore, so we are part of the Maritime Silk Road. So a lot of containers pass through the port of Singapore every year. Thank you. Okay, now on the way to Sentosa, on the right side is there's a very high mountain in Singapore, on the southern part of Singapore. Very high mountain, Mount Faber. Anybody want to guess how high is Mount Faber? is 9,500 centimeter.
So those are living in this area, businessmen.
No, not only at the base. There are some residential, but as you go up, no residential. Yeah, yeah. When the British were here, they built an observation post at the top of the hill to see the southern seas. Yep. So that is where that's what they use this Mount Faber for, because this is the highest point in this part of the island. So you see in front there are the port facilities. Do you see that? So all the container trucks, they are either going in or coming out. Right in front of us, this is part of the port facility. Can you see on the left side, these are all our ports here. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, okay, we are entering Sentosa soon. Okay, I'm going to explain to you some of the facilities, so do look out for them. Okay, so right now we're going to turn left and we're going to leave Singapore main island to go into Sentosa Island. We are going overseas. And on the right side is a big shopping mall. It's called Vivo City. At the basement there is a MRT station called Harbourfront MRT station. It's along the Purple Line. So if you go to Mustafa and you want to come here, you can take the Purple Line from Farrer Park MRT station, come here to Harbourfront. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are leaving the island right now of Singapore and we're going to Sentosa. Look at the bridge on the right side here. This is a monorail. So from Vivo City there is a sky train that you can take to Sentosa. Okay. And there's one station here at Vivo City, and can you see on top now there's a train on top, yellow color train right on top now, coming up. Do you see that? On the right side, yellow color train. Yeah, this is a sky train. Okay, so the sky train is going back to Vivo City, and then this sky train, when it goes into Sentosa Island, there are 3 stations. Later on I'll explain to you, just take note of it. So if you want to go back on your own, you can take the sky train back to Vivo City. Okay. Now we are going to Sentosa. Look on the right side, there's a cable car. Yes, the cable car station. Yes, you can, if you want, you can try to take a cable car station. The highest point is 90 meters. Okay, so the 3 stations, Sentosa Island, and then the tower on the right side, and then it goes back to Singapore mainland. Okay, so but we will not be taking a cable car, ladies and gentlemen. Instead, we are going right now towards Sentosa right now in front of us. So this the